How's it going, everyone? I'm back here at Disney California Adventure today to check out the Food and Wine Festival, which is in full swing here in the parks. And there's a lot of food booths around the park, around the parade route. Can't wait to check it out. Gonna be trying all the different kinds of food that they have here for this year. Can't wait to check it out. Come with me, guys. Let's make it happen. Yeah, so right here they do have like this little, I guess it's like a photo op type of deal, but it kind of gives you like a sneak peek at what the Food and Wine Festival has to offer here in the park. So it does give you like some pictures of some of the food that they offer here, along with where they offer them. So for example, you do have the Mickey Mouse Snickers macaroon in that stand called Nuts About Cheese. It's right behind me. It's actually going to be right on over there. But you know, you guys get the idea. Can't wait to try all this stuff out. I did try that Mickey macaroon already years back. It was really good. And I can't wait to see what the rest of all these food booths and other food locations have to offer. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. First place I'm going to order from is from over here, this side next to Web Slingers, or the entrance of Avengers Canvas on that side. I'm going to order from Golden Dreams, and I'm also going to get something from Nuts About Cheese over there. Take a look. Alright, so here I got the blueberry pancake cold brew, something like this. You know, like I said earlier, normally I don't drink coffee, so I'm like really eager to see how this tastes. Can't wait to give it a shot. Here we go. On three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cheers, and cheers to my people watching live on stream. You guys know the vibes on a Thirsty Thursday. Here we go. I'm all like chewing on the ice. That's actually good. Hold on. Hold on. What I want to do is I want to get some of the cinnamon toast crunch in there. Hold on. So right now I just tried the blueberry coffee cold brew. I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, as I said, I don't drink coffee normally, but this is good. This is actually really good. Let me give it. That's good. Like, I would totally get this again. The cinnamon toast crunch that's in there, like the little cereal pieces, it doesn't make too much of a difference, but it does improve the flavor just a little. I really enjoyed this though. This is really good. It's really sweet. Definitely has that, you know, coffee essence. What I don't taste though is like any blueberry or any pancake flavoring in there at all. It just tastes more like coffee with cinnamon toast crunch on top. If you get those pieces, if you manage to score some, they're like hard to get at the first time. But overall, cheers to this. This is good. I'm gonna give this a 9. This is good. Next up, I do have the barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese right here for you guys. Look at that. That looks fire right here. Looks really good. I'm gonna give it a go. Let's see. So it looks like you got the pork on top. You got that barbecue sauce, mac and cheese. Super fire. I love mac and cheese, so you guys already know how to get this. If you guys know me, if you guys have known me, seen my content for years, you guys know I love pasta. So can't wait to give this a try. Without further ado, here we go. Cheers.
So good, bro.
Fire. You already know. You already know the vibes. Alright, so I just took a bite out of this mac and cheese with pulled pork and barbecue sauce on it. This has got like an interesting flavor because I feel like it doesn't really taste at all like mac and cheese. I kind of got like, it reminded me of like a pickle flavor type of deal. You know, it's weird because there's like no pickle in here. So we got some of the aftermath right here. So here is my mac and cheese. You guys can see that I ate almost all of it. So I just wanted to give you guys some commentary. I don't have the camera facing me right now because I was doing that and my whole camera just fell over. I managed to catch it, but I'm not gonna risk that, not right now with all the wind. So anyway, I'm gonna give you guys this commentary. This is good. I'm not sure where I got that pickle flavor from earlier, but hey, it disappeared. This is good. You don't really taste any of that mac and cheese in there. You taste more of like the pork, I feel, more of the barbecue. But everything mixed together, it does give you like a southern comfort vibe type of, you know, taste, flavor, something like that. It's really good. Overall, I'm gonna go ahead and give this an 8 out of 10. Pretty solid. I recommend you guys get this one, and also recommend you guys get the pancake cold brew. But like I said, it doesn't taste like pancake in any fashion whatsoever, but it is good, refreshing, really good. Like I said, I'm not a coffee person, but I would get this again. I would recommend this. And if you're not a coffee person, I recommend you get this as well. And I also recommend you get this mac and cheese thing as well. Well done, Disney. Okay, so that did not go as planned. My camera literally fell as I was filming that, so I had to grab my camera like using my bare hands instead of using the tripod. That was horrible. I don't know how exactly I'm gonna film this video, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna do the best I can. Anyway, I was feeding here earlier. and I'm gonna go back to that other stand that's more on that side because I didn't check that one out the first time. Alrighty, and I returned to my spot from earlier right here in front of Cars Land. Check that out, got the Cars Land Radiator Springs views. But I did get myself the raspberry almond cake over there from Uncorked, California. I think that's what it's called, I can't remember, but let's go ahead and zoom in and give you guys a look at that. Don't mind the raspberry cake all wobbling. I don't know if the mic's picking it up, but it's really windy right now as we speak. But yeah, just look at the raspberries on top, that little, what is it, like a pink frosting, and then we got the cake on the bottom. Can't wait to give this a shot. This looks really good, really appetizing. Can't wait to see what this tastes like. All right, so I managed to find a decent spot. I finally got a spot to sit down over here, and I think it's called the Sonoma Terrace, something like that, here in California Adventure. But anyway, I got the cake right here to try out. You guys can see I'm gonna go ahead and give this a shot. Can't wait to try this. Ooh, look at that. Let me show you guys my first piece right here. To see if the camera picks that up. Normally I don't do food videos, but hopefully this is presentable enough. This is what the inside looks like. So you get that spongy cake, you get the raspberry and some of that pink frosting. This looks good. I can't wait to give it a shot. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Oh, sorry, cheers. I accidentally touched the lens. Whoops, let me see. Okay, so the wind's not being my best friend, so I'm just gonna show you guys like this. So anyways, here's the cake. I'm gonna give you guys a close-up, and hopefully the camera's picking everything up good, so you guys can see the inside of the cake. So I don't think there's any like filling whatsoever, but you do get some of the, you know, raspberry edges on there on the side of the cake. You know, that looks good. And like I mentioned, you know, that pink frosting on top. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Is that supposed to be like a raspberry puree or something like that? I'm not sure. But look, even the wind's pushing my food away. It doesn't want me to present you guys the food and all that stuff, but I'm gonna make it happen for you. No worries. So there you guys go to my first bite. Let me tell you guys what I think. All right, the wind calmed down a little bit so I could properly talk to you guys face to face, which by the way, my lens is still dirty, but it still looks pretty good on my end from what I can see. So anyway, the cake, it's good. I actually enjoyed it a little bit. Actually, hold on, let me get one more bite. I'm having a great time right now. Hold on, let me see. Let me go, another bite. Cheers. Let me get that frosting on it. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Good, it kind of reminds me of the gray stuff that they sell over at Disneyland and the Red Rose Tavern, because I think that also comes with raspberry in there as well. So this definitely reminds me a lot of that, and I enjoyed that. I like that. And you know, the pink frosting tastes good. The raspberries really make a difference. They add a whole other, like a sour sweetness taste flavor to it. Like it's really good. It's like a sour sweet type of deal going on right here in this cake. Really delicious. I would recommend it. Definitely, I'm gonna give this a solid 8 out of 10. It's good. My only thing is that the cake's a little dry a little bit, but other than that, it's good. I enjoyed this. If I'm craving this, I'd be more than happy to get it again. I'm not gonna lie, this was good. I enjoyed this. Yeah, and once again, you can get this at Uncorked, California. It's gonna be somewhere behind me. I'm in Sonoma Terrace right now because I finally got a spot to like sit down, properly talk to you guys. But I actually enjoyed this. This was good. I'm actually really happy because I'm actually enjoying the items here at the Food and Wine Festival so far, much more than the festival of holidays that happened, you know, last holiday season. I didn't get a chance to try out the food for Lunar New Year. I was barely here in the parks for that, but I'm here today for Food and Wine Festival, and I can't wait to keep seeing, you know, all the different foods Disney's got to offer today. So let's keep going. Yeah, like so far we're off to a good start. You know, I had a 9 out of 10 my first one, 8 out of 10, and then I got another 8 out of 10. Looking good. I'm enjoying this. In the meantime though, because who knows when I'll hit that other food booth right in front of me. That one's called Delish. I remember that one from Touch of Disney. I'm just gonna keep devouring this cake, keep chewing it, because you have to. You guys already know I'm gonna keep going for it. Cheers. This is good. I'm actually enjoying this. Wow. On a Thursday. You already know we have to admire the San Francisco Square views out here. Check a look at that. Wait, check a look at that. Take a look at that, my bad. You got the bridge right there. You got Pixar Pier in the back, and you have all these fancy buildings. I remember for a Touch of Disney, they used to have Max and Goofy on top of right there, on top of that whole platform right there. They were dancing, all that stuff back in the day. 3 years later, California Adventure is back again, now with San Francisco Square and Avengers Campus. You got the sparkling water here. Look at that. Awesome. Time to move on to the fourth stand. We got the one that's called Delish right here. I do remember seeing this in a Touch of Disney, and I believe when this booth was open right here, this offered the Mickey Waffle years back in 2021. So here it is again with a different selection of items. I think I'm gonna get myself the mac and cheese, but I did try that for a Touch of Disney years back. So I don't know if I'm gonna get that or if I'm gonna get the olive oil cake. I'll see right now. Because that mac and cheese, I can't remember exactly how it tasted. And then there's that other one over there called Garlic Kiss. I don't know exactly what they offer, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. Hopefully the camera focuses well on it, because I know it likes to focus on the people walking by. And check out this festival entertainment board. We got all kinds of activities happening over here at the Festival of Holidays, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, no, that's Food and Wine Festival. Whoops. Alrighty, and I got the food secured. So I did get myself the carbonara mac and cheese over by that Delish stand, the one that, you know, that's what it's called. I got that one, and I also got myself the sirloin from Garlic Kiss. Take a look at that. That looks really good. I can't wait to give that a try. And then we also got the olive oil cake right here. I can't wait to give this a go. I think, what is that on top? I really wonder. Is that supposed to be like some sort of jello on top right there? It kind of looked like an ice cube to me, but if it's an ice cube, I mean, it would have melted already by now. So I'm just really curious to see, you know, what all of this stuff is. But this all looks really good. I can't wait to eat that mac and cheese again for sure. Because, you know, like I said, I'm a huge pasta person, so I love mac and cheese and all of that fun stuff. And then we got that sirloin and we got the cake up there. Super good. All right, and while I do have my food views right here, I think it's most important that I tell you guys about the views in the back. Take a look at that. Pixar Pier in the background. We have the Incredicoaster on the left, and we have the Pixar Palaron on the right. Here's the view of the food from this side where the sun is hitting. So if I zoom in and give you guys a look at that olive oil cake, there you guys go, take a look at that. And then we also have the sirloin right there. We also have the carbonara mac and cheese as well. Take a look at that. That actually looks really good from this side. Wow. Yeah, the only reason why I'm zooming in is because if I go closer to it, it's a little, you know, my shadow blocks everything. So I wanted to give you guys that view as well. Alrighty, here I am in front of Pixar Pier. A little bit, you got the Pixar Palaron right there to my left, and you got the Incredicoaster over to my right. You guys already know I had to get the views in. So anyway, let's get started trying out all this food. So I think I'm gonna go with the olive oil cake first, just because, you know, that sounds really, I don't know, that sounds different. So I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna let you guys know what I think. Here we go. Here it goes. Let me go ahead and, can I like, hold on. I want to see if I could give you guys like a close-up a little bit to see like what it is that I'm getting. So there's my piece right there. Let me see if I can show you guys the inside of it. So you do get that sponge. I'm holding it upside down, but who cares? Anyway, there you go. You get that spongy texture in there. Same thing for the inside of the cake. If you guys could even tell right there. I don't want it to fall out, but I'm gonna give this a try. Here we go, guys. Cheers. Alrighty, here we go. Just took a bite out of that cake, and I liked it more than I thought I would because, whoa, I kicked the table, I almost dropped my camera, hold on. Alrighty, so first impression right off the bat, I actually enjoyed that more than I thought I would because I'm actually not into lemon cakes too much. I don't like lemon cakes too much. I don't eat them a lot because I don't like them usually, but this is actually pretty good. I enjoyed this more than I thought I would. Now I'm gonna try this thing, whatever this is. It looks like it's a jello of some kind, so I'm gonna go ahead, cut right into it with the fork. Hold on. Okay, managed to get everything. Well, let me get some of that raspberry in there. Is that raspberry? I don't even know what that is. Honestly, I just went in this blind, as in like I didn't know what everything has, so I'm just kind of grabbing everything right off the bat. So I'm gonna give this a shot. Here we go. Cheers. I got more of that jelly thing, whatever that is, that jello. Cheers. I'm gonna keep digging into it. I already finished like a good amount of it by this point, so let's talk about it. Okay, so closing thoughts about that. So me personally, I enjoyed that more than I thought I would. And have you guys seen Ratatouille, the part where Ego eats the ratatouille that Remy makes and it takes him back to his childhood, right? Because that's what his mom used to make. I kind of had that similar experience here because when I bit into this cake, it reminded me of a flavor of these lollipops that Mexico has, and it tasted very similar to that lollipop that I used to eat a ton back when I would go to Mexico as a kid. That tasted really good. It tasted just like that lollipop, so I enjoyed that a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and give this cake, hard to say. Let me give this one more bite really quick. I thought it was done. I have most of it finished, but I do want to try this one more time. Let's see. You gotta like rub it all, you know? Hard to say. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10. That was really good. Alrighty, moving on to our next item of the day. We do have the sirloin that's right here. And look at that in its fancy glory. So it does have all, I'm not sure exactly what it is that it has on top. You know, like I said, I just kind of went into this blind, you know, not even knowing exactly what this stuff has. So I'm just getting surprised as I go. So let's go ahead and cut a piece of this sirloin off if I can. I didn't bring a knife with me. They didn't have any knives where I got this fork at. And they don't have any napkins either. That's interesting. It looks like it's sirloin on top of, you know, mashed potatoes with this green thingamajig and some tomatoes on there, I guess. I don't know, but this looks interesting. I'm gonna give this a shot. I'm just trying to get some of that mashed potato in there though. That's what I want. I'm like, get on there. There we go, this will do. Anyways, guys, let's give this a shot. Cheers. go ahead and give this one more bite before saying anything about it. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of everything in there once again. Mix everything. You guys know how we do what we do. Let me get more of that mashed potato. It's like hard to get on there. Okay, I think I got it. Here we go. Cheers, guys. Alrighty, let's talk about it. So, first things first, that sirloin, I feel like it was kind of well done a little bit. It's kind of hard to chew. Let me give you guys a peek at what I've had so far. Yes, right off the bat, I can say that the sirloin is pretty hard to chew a little bit, but with the mashed potatoes, it tastes good. I'm not sure what that green stuff is exactly. Like I said, I don't know what exactly all this stuff has. I'm just trying it as I go. But it kind of helps the flavor a little bit. It's solid, can't complain. The tomatoes on top, they're pretty good as well. Add a little bit of like a different taste to it as well. Just makes it more broad. The taste is more broad on this one. I enjoyed this one, but it actually wasn't my favorite exactly. But I would consider this getting again if I were to crave it, but it's not exactly up there for me. But it's not bad. Not exactly the best, but it's not that bad either. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 7 out of 10. Would I recommend this to you guys? Go for it. I would. Give it a try. Let me know what you guys think. I'm really curious. Alrighty. And I did use another one of my Sip and Savor Pass tickets for one of these carbonara mac and cheeses. I haven't had this in such a long time since A Touch of Disney happened here in 2021. So let me give you guys a peek at that. Just look at that. That looks super good. Oh man. I love mac and cheese, and I love having it with bacon, and I love having it with cheese, and having all of these crunchy items on there, having that crunchy texture to it, just makes it a whole life changer, a whole game changer, so I can't wait to try everything all in one. So without further ado, I got like pieces falling. Without further ado, everybody, let's give this a shot. Cheers. I thought my camera was gonna fall. Did you guys see? Yeah, see, the problem is that the wind is not being my best friend today, so my camera's tipped over a few times, so I kind of have it on watch right now. Have it on heavy security. I'm keeping a close eye on it, trust me. I'm gonna keep biting into this because this is actually pretty good. I'm enjoying this for sure. Wow. Yeah, it's definitely been a long while since I've had that carbonara mac and cheese, and it tastes just like how I remember it. Good, creamy. It was a little more dry this time though. I remember it being way more creamier, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless. The bacon really adds a whole different splash of flavor to that. That was good. You get those crumbled pieces on top as well. That was good. The Parmesan cheese made a difference. The greens on top, I enjoyed it. It was delicious. I would give it an 8 out of 10. Good job, Disney. Also wanted to remind you guys that they did bring back the Sip and Savor Pass for the Food and Wine Festival this year. So it's the same thing as the Festival of Holidays as from before. You have this Sip and Savor Pass. You could choose to have a pass that has 4 tickets or 8 tickets. You choose depending on what you want. Each ticket lets you get an item that's non-alcoholic from the food booths around the parade route for free. So you pretty much pay in bulk for this one. So this one I paid $56 after my Inspire Key discount, and I was able to use each ticket for an item from every booth, that's non-alcoholic, but you can choose. It's up to you. You make the call. Now the only difference with this pass, other than the other ones from other years, is that this doesn't have any physical tickets on the sides of it. You might notice that there's nothing. It's just this lanyard that you're holding onto. And that's because every Sip and Savor Pass has a barcode that you scan once you get to the register. So you scan that, and then you enter the code that's on the bottom of this. It's on the back side. And from there, that's how you use each redemption that you have available on this pass. So that's something interesting to note, and it's really cool. Also, for some reason I kept this, but every Sip and Savor Pass comes with a ticket that says peel here. It covers up the barcode on the bottom. You're not the barcode, but your 4-digit code that you need to enter at every food booth to redeem your redemptions on your Sip and Savor Pass. So here's mine, and I kept it for some reason. I don't know why, but there you go. Anyways, there you have those 3 items. Let's keep it going, shall we? Alrighty, the next booth I gotta try is called Peppers Calientes. So at this one, they do have an item called the Chile Relleno Empanada. I'm gonna get that one. But they also have the Shrimp Papas Locas. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I could kind of read the name from here. Also saw Palomas here, interesting. And I got my empanada right here. Look at that, sheesh. All the cheese on top, this looks fire. Straight from Peppers Caliente, you know the vibes. And here's my Chile Relleno Empanada right here in front of you guys. There you guys go. So you guys got the cheese on top with some of the salsa on there. It looks really good. And I'm also back here right in front of Pixar Pier once again. Gonna give this a try. Alrighty, so the wind is not being my friend whatsoever right now. I was trying to film this earlier. It's been like 5 minutes and it literally blew away the whole empanada. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, cut into this. Alright, so I managed to get a piece out of it. This is what the inside looks like. Hopefully the camera picks it up good. That's what the inside looks like. Here we go, guys. Cheers. That was good. Let me show you guys what the inside of it looks like now that I've taken a bite. That's actually a really cool look that my camera can give out. Let me see if I could zoom in on it. Oh yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Look at all the details and all that stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna give this one more bite because I didn't get a whole lot of cheese the first time. So I'm gonna cut more into it and show you guys what's up. Let me zoom in so I could show you guys exactly, you know, how everything looks, you know, once I'm picking at it. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This looks really good. Yo, shout out to the Sony A7S III on this one. Anyways, here we go, guys. Cheers.
Bro, your power light jacket's dope.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you. All right, I'm back. So I had to move the camera up a little bit because I was tired of like having to like squat down the entire time. So anyway, I did bite into a little more of the chile relleno empanada that I have right here over from that booth over there. I forgot what it's called, but I gave it a shot. It's actually pretty good. It tasted better than I thought it was gonna taste. I like how it's got a really comforting taste to it. You know, it definitely reminds me of, you know, home cooked meals a little bit. It actually kind of reminds me of those school meals from back in the day, like back in elementary school that taste good. For some reason, I don't know why, but I enjoyed it. It was like a nice splash of flavor in there. And you might be thinking that it's spicy because it has, you know, the chile in there, you know, chile relleno in the name, but it's actually not bad. I mean, it's got some spice, but it's not. It's literally, it's tolerable. Like you're chilling, like it's fine. Like less than hot Cheetos, and you know hot Cheetos isn't really bad either, so it's good. I like this. I'm gonna give this a solid, I'm gonna go ahead and give it an 8 out of 10. At first I wasn't too sure because I didn't have a lot of the cheese on top, but you know, the cojita cheese on top really does make a difference. So after the cheese, you know, once you get a little bit of everything on there, you know, it's good. The cheese is a game changer to this plate or to this, you know, to this item here, whatever have you. I liked it. It's good. And you know, in terms of Mexican food, this kind of caught me off guard because I remember when I tried the Impossible Queso Fundido that they had for the Festival of Holidays, that one wasn't all that good to me. It tasted kind of sad. This one at first, I kind of got the same kind of energy, but once I bit more into it, I was like, whoa. Because I just got like a lot of cheese at first, but once you really get the taste of the empanada itself, along with the greens on top, and then once you get the cheese in there, more salsa, it's, oh man, it's a game changer. You definitely got to give it a shot for the Food and Wine Festival. Definitely get this if you can. I'd recommend it. Alrighty guys, and the next booth I have to visit is going to be called Craft Brews, right here on the side of Little Mermaid Ariel's Undersea Adventure. Here we go, and I already know what it is I'm going to get. I'm going to get myself the pizza, or not the pizza, the Cheeseburger Bow. They also have the s'mores caramel tart that also caught my interest, but I think I'm going to get the Cheeseburger Bow. That caught my attention more. Let's give that a shot. And then at this other booth called Cluckadoodle Moo, I'm gonna get myself the pizza flavored wings. I'm gonna see what that is all about. They also have the barbecue beef brisket slider, but that sounds awfully familiar to what I got during the Festival of Holidays. And I remember giving that a 6 out of 10. So I already tried that. So let's try the wings. I also didn't get my weekly dose of wings this week, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Alrighty, I'm back here at Pixar Pier. This seems to be like the only place with like a lot of tables or enough tables to really be able to try everything. So yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, it's really windy right now. So if the mic is picking up a lot of wind, I am so sorry guys. And then not to mention, there's also a band playing right next to me. So it might be a little noisy, it might be a little loud, but I'm gonna try to do this in the best way I can. So see, I gotta give myself like a wider lens so that I could, you know, be able to capture more, so I don't have to constantly, you know, like squat down or bend, you know, like squat down a little bit and all that stuff. And my mama here got messy with the one. But anyway, I got the pizza wings right here to try. Can't wait to give this a go. I'm gonna try without the ranch, see how it tastes. So without further ado guys, let's give it a shot. Cheers. Alright, there's the inside of the wing there. You know, first impressions, it reminds me a lot of the fried chicken that they have at the Plaza Inn. It tastes really similar to that. And it also kind of reminds me of the chicken that they have over at Poultry Palace back in Pixar Pier over there. Kind of reminds me of that, but more or less of like the Plaza Inn one. That's what it reminds me of. So let me give it one more bite. Alright, so far, I don't really taste a lot of the pizza flavor that this is, that the title of the wings suggests that they have, but it tastes like a normal piece of fried chicken so far. So I do have another chicken leg, or another wing, and I'm gonna dip it inside the ranch cup that we have here. Here we go, dip, dip, dip. Gotta dip it in there, just gonna put a little bit so I could, let me put more, why not? Alright, that looks better. Let's give this a go with the ranch sauce. Here we go, cheers. Let's talk about the wings. So, I mean, honestly, this tastes just like a normal piece of fried chicken. I don't really taste a lot of this whole, you know, fried chicken, or the pizza flavor that the title of the wings suggests that they have, but it just tastes more or less like just fried chicken, honestly. Yeah, not gonna lie, the ranch dressing that they give you here doesn't really make much of a difference either. The wings themselves they're kind of dry, not really juicy at all, but they're okay. Like I don't think I would get this again. And it's kind of a bummer that it doesn't taste like pizza exactly. It just tastes like a normal piece of fried chicken, but it's still good nonetheless. I'm gonna go ahead and give the wings a 7 out of 10. Here we have the burger bow, ladies and gentlemen. So it looks like you get diced tomatoes on top as well as diced pickles, some seeds, and then it also looks like you get some sort of burger sauce on top, some sort of Thousand Island it looks like, something similar. And there you go. And then you have the bow on the bottom there. Can't wait to give this a go. And of course, you guys already know, I'm right here in front of Pixar Pier again. This is where a lot of the food booths are located, by the way, around Paradise Gardens Park, around this area, which is by San Francisco Square and Pixar Pier over there. But I'm gonna change the background because I've been pointing it to the pier for so many times. Let's point it to San Francisco Square for once. What do you guys think? Man. But yeah, sometimes as I eat, I do have to hold the tripod with one of my hands to keep a good grip on the camera so that it doesn't fall over. So that's been my thing all day. So it's been a rough day. I tried to live stream earlier as well, and it didn't work out just because the camera kept falling and my phone kept falling. Everything just kept falling. I couldn't hold anything in place. But yeah, these are the windy Thursday afternoon activities here at California Adventure. You gotta love it. But yeah, another thing too is that I used up all of my tickets from this Sip and Savor Pass, the one that comes with Ace. So to try everything, I did have to get another one for a cost of $31 even after the Inspire Key discount. So gotta keep the whole, the whole activities going. So anyway, I'm gonna give this cheeseburger bow a try. Let's go ahead and cut it. Let me show you guys the piece that I got. So this doesn't look like a good piece, but I'll go ahead and get another one anyway. Cheers. Okay, that tastes eerily similar to a Big Mac from McDonald's, but since I do have a piece of it cut already, I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys, what the inside looks like. So there you go, you get some of the meat in there as well as the toppings and the bow, the dough around it. There you go. So let's go ahead, actually, screw cutting, let's go ahead and, the whole thing just fell on me. Let's go ahead and give everything a bigger bite. Cheers, guys. Here's a closer look at everything that's inside the cheeseburger bow right there. Pretty solid, you get the beef there and the dough around it. The dough has a really nice texture, the breading around it, the bread, that has a really nice texture. The sauce on top and the pickles, they add a really interesting splash of flavor to it. It really tastes really similar to a Big Mac from McDonald's. So if you like Big Macs from McDonald's, go ahead and give it a shot. Me personally, I'm not too big on McDonald's, but I used to be back in the day, but not their burgers. I'll eat their nuggets. Anybody will eat the nuggets, but their Big Macs I've never been too crazy on. So, but this tastes, actually, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I think we have a bump on the road on this one. I didn't like this one too much, unfortunately. It's edible. You could eat it, it'll take your hunger away, but I don't really want to keep going, but I'll keep going because I already got it. But I didn't like this too much. This might just be our first bump on the road. Not the worst thing ever, but not exactly the worst. It's just not really good at all for me, in my opinion. That's just me though, guys. Unfortunately, I am gonna give this a 5 out of 10, guys. I'm so sorry. Let's see. We do have our first bump on the road, but I'm still happy that I got to try this. Cheeseburger bow, that sounds like a really interesting concept, but this just wasn't for me. But each to their own. I had somebody come up to me earlier and say that they really like this item, but fortunately I didn't. Like I said, for the last festival of holidays, I did try that, pumpkin cheesecake. That was good. I gave that, I think, a 9 out of 10, and that could be someone's 1 out of 10. Everybody's got different taste buds. For me, mine don't favor this one too much, unfortunately. So I am gonna give this a 5 out of 10. But of course, I don't mean that in a, in a really oh, this is so gross kind of way. I just mean it I'm gonna give it a 5. That kind of thing. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's not really great either, unfortunately. Normally, I don't cover merchandise, but here we go. So this is some of the merchandise they have for the Food and Wine Festival. So, for starters, I think this is the main headline right here. You got the Spirit jersey. This one's really cool. I like how it's got a burgundy color to it. Normally you don't see burgundy colored Spirit jerseys. So this is really nice. I like having Mickey on the back. That's cool. Then we got the not the Festival Holidays, the Food and Wine Festival logo right there. This is cool. And I didn't realize that it has the letters, kind of has a border type of deal right there. It's kind of cut in, if you guys know what I mean, like this. Can my camera even focus on it? Hold on. Hopefully you guys know what I mean. The edges of the letters are kind of cut through. Kind of makes the letters seem like they have some depth to them. So I do like that. And then we do have some wine glasses right here, which have the logos for several of the, you know, several of the food booths that they have here. Then they have this avocado time mug, that's cool. Then they have these little trash cans right here. This is neat. Little trash cans, some Loungefly backpacks right here. Then we got this cool Peppers Caliente bringing the heat shirt. That one's neat. And then some more utilities over there that are sold in the park already. You know, a cookbook on that side. That's what's in the middle over there. I actually own a copy of that. Then, you know, some aprons, you know, kid stuff on that side. More Spear jerseys. This is a lot. I told myself that I wasn't gonna buy Spear jerseys for a long time, but I think I might just have to get myself one of these. You guys let me know. I think I'm gonna get myself one of those. And then we have some ears right here. I know ears are very popular here at Disneyland, so if you want Food and Wine Festival ears, here they are. And then this is a Magic Key exclusive shirt right here. So you, once again, you know, you have the names and logos of several of the food booths here for the Food and Wine Festival, and of course it has the Magic Key logo on top right there. You know, given that it's a Magic Key exclusive, here you go. It even says right here, specifically designed for Magic Key holders. Then they have this Food and Wine Festival magnet right here. This ornament, I'm assuming, this is actually really neat. I like this year's graphic for it, like this year's logo for it. This is really neat, and I'm not sure exactly what this is, but it's like some sort of kind of like a metallic piece. Is there something on the back? Let's see. No, so I think it just might be like a sign or something for decorative purposes or something. But you know, it has the Food and Wine Festival, not the food, yeah, the Food and Wine Festival logo. I keep thinking I'm saying Festival Holidays. No, it's the Food and Wine. And then we have over here some artist sketches right here that you can buy. Hold on, let me lower the brightness a bit so you can see. There you guys go. And then we have more avocado time mugs right here. And then I think these are coasters. I'm not sure exactly what these are, but there you guys go. These are, I think these are coasters, because if I turn them over, hold on, it's a set that comes with 4. They feel like glass though, so I'm not sure if these are coasters or not, but here you go. Yeah, so it says avocado time, that's about cheese, LA style, and Peppers Caliente bringing the heat. So yeah, these, I'm not sure exactly what those are, but it says hand wash only, and it feels like glass a little bit, so can't necessarily tell. But anyway, moving on, we have another copy of the same, you know, Spear jersey from earlier. So there you go. So this is actually a really nice design, and I'm liking this year's merchandise. This year's color being burgundy. It's a nice one. I like it. Walking past the same food booths that I walked through earlier today. Can't believe it's been about 3 hours since I started filming this whole video, and I've still got 2 more food booths to check out. They're over there in Hollywoodland, so I gotta make my way all the way over there and check out the activities that's taking place on that side. Alrighty, not gonna lie, I'm actually enjoying this whole Food and Wine Festival much better than the Festival of Holidays from this past holiday season. I'm enjoying this year's options, you know, more for sure. You know, I remember for the Festival of Holidays, there was a lot more 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10s. Today, I think the average so far has been about like 8 out of 10. The lowest so far has been a 5 out of 10, with the highest being a 9 out of 10. The cold brew, that one was really good. I'm about to walk past that booth again. So yeah, it's been great, enjoying it. Can't wait to get more. Let's see what's up. I'm over here back at Encore, California. And over there are the 2 food booths that I started with. And I filmed my intro right over there where that photo booth is at. I'm gonna make my way over to where Monsters Inc. is to end it off. Alrighty guys, here we are. We are now in the end game. Here in Hollywood Studios, we got one of the 2 booths that we gotta end it off with over there. Let's go. Right, over here in Monsters Inc. you have 2 food booths. One of them being one called the LA style, there you go. And then the second one is gonna be over here to the right, and then this one is called Earth Eats. And I like this one because it's called that for a reason, and that's because the food here is plant-based. So it's really just made from earth-based ingredients. You know what I mean? Like plant-based stuff. Clever Disney, like that. Here are my final 2 plates right here. So this is the pork belly from LA style. Let me give you guys a really good look at that. So I think that's like some mac and cheese with like some sort of tahini that you get on top. And then you also get, you know, the pork belly right there as well. Then if I move over to check out the chicken parmesan, looks like you have some Impossible chicken nuggets topped with marinara sauce, as well as some cheese and some sort of greens. There you go. So this looks pretty interesting. Can't wait to give this a try. I did have to find a spot all the way over here in Avengers Campus, just because there was no room whatsoever in Hollywoodland, so I had to come all the way over here to try this food. But I'm ready to give it a go. Let's end it. Alright, feels nice to finally be able to sit instead of just have to stand, especially right next to a busy walkway. So here I am in Avengers Campus, really far from where I got both of these two items right here, but I'm ready to give this a go. did bring my utensils right here to go. So first I'm gonna try the pork belly over from LA Style. Check that out. Let's give this a shot. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. So this is the inside of the pork belly right there. Look at that, really cool. Get some meat in there, check it out. Cheers. You know, it tastes just like the one that they gave out at the Festival of Holidays. So it's kind of a flashback, and I enjoyed that. I'm gonna give that an 8. So let's go ahead and try, I think this is supposed to be like a mac and cheese or something like that. You guys can't really tell, but if I zoom in, you guys should be able to tell a lot more better. It's something like, let me get out of the way so you guys can see better. But yeah, you get something like that. So it looks like it's something with like some tahini, and I don't know what else is on this, but I'm gonna give it a go. Cheers. Okay, so it got like really dark out, but I lied. I guess that's not like mac and cheese. It's some sort of like pasta, but it's not like with cheese. Picture this, eat this mac and cheese, but with like some sort of like cool salad dressing on it, something like that. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but that's the taste that I got. I didn't like it too much. All right, here we go. Chicken Parmesan is a go. My camera fell right now. See, it's the wind, I'm telling you guys. So yeah, here it is. It's like pretty much just kind of like chicken nuggets covered in like marinara sauce with cheese, something like that. Let me give you guys a closer look at it so you guys can see. Yeah, hopefully that does the job good for you guys. Take a look at that. Interesting. Anyways, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, cheers. This is the inside of it right here. So you can see the inside of the Impossible Chicken, cheese on top, marinara sauce. This is good. I managed to get a piece of chicken that's not covered by anything really, so you guys can see how it looks in comparison to like a real chicken nugget. It looks really similar, but if I bite into it, it's really similar as well. There's hardly any difference. Kind of lacks flavor, but it's doable. All right, so I just finished eating both of these items. What do I give each of them? I'm gonna give the pork belly from LA Style a 7 out of 10. Enjoyable, not the best, not like superior, but it's enjoyable. Then we got the chicken Parmesan. That one I'm gonna go ahead and give it 8. Pretty good, not gonna lie, I approve. Give you guys some close-ups of the food right there. Take a look at that. And then we got the Impossible Chicken Parmesan. Wow, look at that, interesting. All right, and after trying all of that food, I actually do have one more redemption available on this Sip and Savor Pass right here. And where exactly am I gonna use it? 2022 me is gonna be so happy. Right, everybody, here is the Mickey Macaron right here in all of its Snickers glory and its chocolatey glory. Look at that, you get some of the peanuts on top, some of the chocolate dressing on it, the chocolate frosting. Take a look at that. That looks super, super savory right here. I can't wait to try this. I haven't had this in 2 years. I know they brought it back last year, but wow, to have it again after so long, this feels fantastic. I mean, look at that. It might have cracked a little bit because I dropped the plate, but you know, here we go. Look at this. This looks really good. I can't wait to give it a shot. Let's go. My plate. My plate. Why? Alrighty, everybody, the final item of the day right here. Have the Mickey Macaron right here for you guys. Can't wait to give this a go. I haven't had this in 2 years, since 2022 exactly. I had this alongside the peanut butter and jelly mac that they offered here for the Food and Wine Festival of 2022, and I am so bummed out that they didn't bring that back this year or the year before, like last year, because, you know, me personally actually enjoyed it. It was good, the flavor was good, the texture was good. I enjoyed it so much. I don't know why it got so much hate, but you know what? So be it. Each to their own, I guess. But the people that don't like it, you guys are missing out this year. Just letting you guys know. But anyway, let's give this a go. I haven't had this in 2 years, so my plate just flowed again. Let me get it real quick. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and give this a go. Cheers. You guys already know I had to get California Adventure in the background. Cheers again. This is so good. I'm almost done with it. Let me just keep eating it real quick because my fingers are like super chocolatey. I'm like, hold on, before I keep grabbing my camera and stuff, let me just keep going at it real quick. That Mickey Macaron was way better this time around than the last time I had it for some reason. I don't know if they changed something with it, I'm not so sure, but it was really good today. Like, the texture was crunchy, but also very chewy at the same time. It was very spongy, very sweet, very savory, very moist. It was a little bit of everything that's just so like really good. It's just a big giant splash of flavor. That was absolutely incredible. I'm so happy I managed to get that again with my last ticket redemption for the food and wine redemption thingamajig. This right here, the Sip and Savor Pass. So that was good. It was worth it. I definitely give it a 10 out of 10 this time around. It was really good. They cooked on this one. It was really good. And yeah, I'm just so happy I got to try it. So there we go. That's just about everything that I had to try. And you might be wondering why it's already dark out. And that's pretty much because I wanted to go film a couple videos over at Disneyland, and I came back over here to California Adventure. And I didn't give you guys my review on the Macaron earlier just because, you know, there was a band playing here. So it was really loud and you guys wouldn't be able to hear me. But anyway, here and now. And I'm happy I managed to share that with you guys. And it's pretty much, you know, just the last thing I had to share about that. So let's talk about the Food and Wine Festival overall. Let's see. I enjoyed this year's selections. They were pretty solid, can't complain. There was actually a good amount of, you know, good items and not so many like bad ones either. Like the worst one was like a 5 out of 5, but it wasn't the worst thing ever. Like it was still an experience. So I'm happy I got to do that. And let's see, let's talk Sip and Savor Passes, because I actually needed 2 of these to try everything from every single booth. Even if I were to get, you know, one of everything, like from each booth using this one, I would still need this one because there's 10 booths and this one is only good for 8 items. So let's say you want to get something from each booth, well, you still need to get 2 more items, either a la carte, or you can get yourself another one of these Sip and Savor Passes. This red one here, this is good for 8 items, and then this one here covers 4 items. So this one cost me 56 bucks after the Inspire Key discount, and then this one cost me $31 after the Inspire Key discount as well. So let's do the math. Let's see, 56 plus 31, what is that gonna be? That's gonna be $87. So were these 2 worth the $87 and given everything I ate? Well, I mean, given the amount of food purchased and like taking into account like how much everything costs, you know, everything. If I were to buy everything a la carte, everything I had today, of course it would be way more. But was the food like 100? No, not 100. $87 good? I mean, it wasn't, but I still got a good amount. So I mean, it was still fun. It was an experience. Maybe I got to try it. Some of the food was good. I would get it again. I would say it's worth it if you're looking to try everything, a little bit of everything, but you're still not sure. You want to have that flexibility in there. This definitely is the key to, you know, allowing yourself to do that. So I would say if you want to come to the Food and Wine Festival, do get yourself one of these. If you guys want to try a lot, like a little bit of everything, go and get yourself the one that's good for 8. If you guys only want to try like a small selection of what they have to offer here, then I'd recommend this option that's good for 4. Once again, this one's 56 bucks after the Inspire Key discount. This one is good for 8. This one's good for 4. This one goes for $31 after the Inspire Key discount. So there you guys go. Overall, I give this year's Food and Wine Festival a solid 8 out of 10. I had a great time. It was an experience, and I'm happy I got to be part of it. Finally, I'm really late to the party, but I'm happy I got to do it. And it's running now. The Food and Wine Festival is running here at California Adventure now through April 22nd. So we still have just about a month until the Food and Wine Festival is over, and then Pixar Fest begins. And from my understanding, Pixar Fest will operate similarly to the Food and Wine Festival in terms of it having, you know, special like food booths and all of that stuff. There's going to be a total of 6 food booths across the park that's going to offer like different selections of food and all of that. So I'm looking forward to trying that out. But as for right now, guys, that's it for my participation of the Food and Wine Festival this year. I'll probably still get something later on, you know, from the food booths, like maybe like tonight, or maybe when I come to the parks again. Who knows? But for sure, definitely I'll have to get that macaron once again, and a couple of other options as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, do be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this from the parks. You can also check out my Instagram and TikTok, which could be found at Inside Disney Official as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves and have yourselves a great one. Thank you guys so much.